What's up, everyone? Alright, so for this one, it's about the... What's the name of this dungeon again? Hill Haze? The Hill Hazize Dungeon. I'm on stasis 3, but I'm also having equipment on my character, so that's why. It's also stasis 3 is like one of the most efficient stasis to do for the chest if you want 3 chests. It's all the same chest, it just if you do stasis 1 you have 1 per character. If you do 2 you then have 2 and 3, and then you have a gap of 2 here. To get 5 you need to do stasis 5, and 8 plus does not matter. If you do 8, 9 or 10 you will get 8 chests, right? So 3 is still okay. It's 160, 140% of the HP, 130% of the damage. And this is from stasis 3 that you start getting legendary items as well. Well, not that there is legendary in this dungeon. But anyway, let's go into that dungeon. Again, from Method Wakfu here. I will just go through the monsters and then strategy. We know there is no invincibility on this boss, and I think its resistance increased the more on the element you hit him, something like that. Anyway, for the regular crackler, I'm not, what's in English? Yeah, crackler. For the regular one, I'm not, for the damage thing, I'm not gonna say them anymore. Like, I think it's kind of useless, but to say, oh, inflict damage, yes, of course, things inflict damage, right? So anyway, remove movement point, and this one just two range attack, teleport on you, and do AoE damage. Yeah, I'm saying I'm not gonna say the damage thing, but anyway. A passive, for each 10 level you get 300 resistance. Each melee attack, and if you push him, will remove 1 level of this, and then 25 resistance. Oh, it's 300 resistance at 10, but 25 will be 250 at level 10. I don't know. I don't know why it's 300. Oh, maybe the last level give 50 instead of 75 instead of 25, right? So the 9 first level would be to 225, and then 10 level 225 to 300. At level 0, do rage, and will summon a little guy. The rage thing will make him having 30% more damage, and he will lose 100 resistance for the turn. And at the end of his turn, he will get 1 level of his passive. Okay, so every time you remove his passive, he will summon a crack lotto. I'm not sure the name, but the little crack thing. Alright, so you can basically, on this guy, he can have 10 level of his passive here that give resistance, and when this passive go to 0, he will rage and have more damage and summon a little guy. He can teleport and doing AoE damage, and he can remove movement point. This guy, I mean, they all have the same passive, okay? So this will be simple this way. This passive, okay, they all have it except for the boss, and this is the little guy they summon. Alright, so the same thing. If you hit him on melee or you push them, they will lose 1 level of this, and each level will reduce their resistance. And yeah, this guy can also teleport on you, but it's all pretty much single target damage he does. So, but yeah, you can inline with you, you can teleport maybe behind you, but I think it's in front of you and hit you. The hold crackler guy, he can summon a little guy, he can do damage, blah blah. He can push you 2 tile, has the same thing here. Alright, the little guy just inflict damage, and if there is 2 of the little guy that finish their turn together, they will fuse and become this thing here, right? Now the boss, no, this is the special guy. There is none of them in the monster here, so I'm not gonna talk about this one. I think this is the ancestral guy, but pretty much the same as the other guys basically anyway. So it's nothing really special. Oops, I was not writing the right one. But yeah, he can do pretty much the same as the other guy, but instead of having 300 resistance, he has 500 and 65% chance to crit. And his rage is bigger than the other ones. It's ×2. You do it twice. I'm not sure if you do it twice or double the stats, but whatever. So this is the same thing, whatever. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a like arc monster thing about these, but anyway. So the regular boss. He has 4 spell, 1 passive, so he can summon the little guy, inflict damage, alright, inflict damage in melee and push. Had 10 level of the passive to an ally, so full passive, basically. Yeah. You don't have the same passive as them though. His passive is granite instead of rock. And for his passive, he will get up to 400 resistance, but it's the same way though. Every melee attack remove 1 level, and if he's getting pushed as well, if he hits something basically by being pushed or pull, mostly push. And when he get his level 0 thing, he has it say rage here, but here it say reformation. So I'm not sure if it's just a typo here, if it's this, or if he has the rage as the other guys. But rage will be 30% damage, 100, and lose 100 resistance. In his case, it's when he reach level 0, he get 30 elemental mastery, which is not as much as 30% damage inflict. And at the end of his turn, get one level of something, of rock. Not sure. It say rock here. It say granite here. When you lose rock, you don't have the rock thing though. So I'm not sure. Like this might be just typo thing. But his passive will be worse than the other regular monsters. So if you reach zero, you only get, well, okay, get 30 elemental mastery, but he don't lose 100 of his resistance. But he will lose 400 of the resistance given by the passive, right? So at least there is that. So basically you want to do melee damage on them and push them. Okay, so that's the all in and all is just, yeah, push them, do melee damage, you should be fine. That's basically what it is. Push them on something though. It has to hit something. This slow animation of. So mostly that will be just hit them melee. Well, it does say about it. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have the teleportation at this level. It's true. You unlock it at level 60. Okay. Well, whatever. Alright, so let's reduce some of his resistance here. Wait, that's not this guy. Code of Rock. Yeah. Does one tile consider melee? Yeah, okay, it's the regular melee thing. So each hit will remove resistance. They changed, didn't they? No, maybe not. So it's basically just remove their resistance and kill them as fast as you can once it's done. There we go. So now he has 60 elemental mastery, so it's 2 level times 2. Okay. But he lost all his resistance. So now I don't have to hit him melee anymore, necessarily. What? I did not hit my guy. I mean, as long as you have 1 level of resistance, at the end of his turn, he will get back 1 level. It's 5 level. He get back 5 level. Huh. Interesting. There we go. Back to 0 and minus the resistance remove of the panda. What about this guy? Level 3 coat. Still level 3. Yeah, okay, as long as you don't lose the coat. Yeah, okay. I see. I knew he was already down, but let's just kill him. I know I could do AoE stuff. Really? Killing the boss count as complete the dungeon? Okay. You don't have his, yeah, that's remove. Well, I could have be there. Remove more resistance as well. So there you go. So yeah, basically hit melee, and you will remove all the resistance to the guys. It's pretty much what it is, to be honest. hit melee or push, but the push is really not convenient. It's really hard to do for one level. If the push were removing 5 level or something like that, maybe it does. I don't know, I did not test this, but yeah, just melee damage is the optimal for this dungeon. So that's it for this one. Have a good one. Bye.